Hello guys, welcome to my channel Genetic Coding. This video is the second part of our notification series. If you are come straight to this video, then it is recommendation from my side. Please watch my previous video. I have given the link of previous video into the description of video. Please watch out that video first. After that only you will be able to understand content of this part. So in this part we will cover how we can integrate the notification configuration into the iOS part. For iOS part, just go to on the website of pub.dev where we copy the Flutter local notification plugin. I have already covered the basics of configuration of Flutter local notification plugin into our project in the first part of our video. So please watch out that video, you will understand everything here. So come here in our library. So here come out at the bottom in the iOS setup. So if your project is set up with Objective C, then you can go with this. But I have set up my project with Swift. So copy this line from here and come in the iOS part. Here in the runner, here come in the app delegate.swift and paste your line here. Make sure that your line will be equal to the alignment of G. Like after that, in the Android part, we have take the permission for accessing the notification. In the similar way, we will take the permission from the user for iOS part also. For this purpose, come here, come into the initialize notification. Here we have initialized for the Android. Now we will check on which platform is our code is running. So for this, first of all, check it platform dot.io library is iOS. If this platform is iOS, then run this block, else run this, copy paste this code from here to S block. Now override the result parameter. Here we will call Flutter notification plugin dot resolve platform specific implementation, and we will define here iOS Flutter plugin and copy request permission. Here we have to enable three permissions. First of all, go with it. Sound means notification will trigger the sound when it is come to the phone. After that, it show alert also and show badge means when notification is come, it shows some type of dot over the app. So this will enable dot on the app. Now our result is ready. Here we check result equal to true. It means user has granted the permission for notification sent, else we will give message that permission is not granted. Now we will initialize things for the iOS part, like drawin initialization is not const drawin initialization setting. This class is responsible for initialization for an iOS and Linux and macOS setting. So here initialization setting and Darwin initialization setting. Here we initialize request alert permission true because we have given here true, request base permission true, and request sound permission. All the three permission be required here. So we define the setting for that. Now we initialize our initialization setting like initialization setting, which contain the setting for the platform specific implementation. So here we pass initialization setting for iOS initialization setting. We will call it iOS settings and pass it here. Now we will initialize this setting into our Flutter local notification plugin. So await Flutter local notification plugin dot initialize. Here we pass our initialization setting. This is how we initialize our iOS part settings for producing the notification. Now we will produce notification. So make method show notification for iOS. Like Android part, we define Android notification details. For iOS part, we define Darwin notification details. Here we will define Darwin notification details and we define different type of settings. So first of all, we define here alert related setting, present alert. Whenever notification come, it show the alert, so it is true, and present sound. Whenever notification come, it produce the sound. And present badge, it will produce the badge also. And we give here subtitle. This is notification subtitle. And in Android part, we define the importance level. Here we define interruption level. So interruption level will be high, INTER, interruption level dot active. It means interruption level will be high because the system will take priority for the notification other than the process running on the iOS system. After that, we have defined notification detail. Now we will pass it to the notification producing class, which is notification detail. Here we pass notification detail. For iOS we pass here notification detail. So notification like this, and we will show here await. We call it sync Flutter local notification plugin dot show, and we will pass here same way ID, title, body and notification detail. So here we pass ID 0 random, title testing iOS, we are working on iOS, and so notification detail. This is how we have implemented our notification. Now we will call this method from our notification method. So here we also check whether platform is iOS. If it is iOS, then we will call our notification produce method which produce for our iOS. So notification for iOS. Now we will run to our device. Now you can see our iOS system is asking us to take permission for sending the notification. So when we click on don't allow, then it is detecting that permission is not granted. Now we will rerun it again. Now you can see it is again asking the permission. This time we will allow it. Now we have allowed the permission. Now we will produce notification. Here it is, testing on iOS. This is subtitle and we are working on iOS. So this is how our notification is worked. Now we will add some type of attachment on our notification. Like here we will show some type of attachment. So how you can do that? For doing this, you have to be add your image in your assets folder like this. I have already added some image in my asset folder like new home. This image I will use for showing at the right side in our notification. So you will get this image, put it in your asset folder like this, and come in our show notification method. First of all, we have to access the assets image and hold it directory in the iOS part. Then it will produce this image in the notification. So first of all, we will take the our asset path. I mean in our project where is our image is storing. So we will call it asset path, and this path is stored in our assets slash new home dot png. This is our path in our assets folder. Finally we will pass directory here, directory and temporary directory we will get it from the get temporary directory. And this method will provide using path provider package. So you have to be integrate this package in your project. This is path provider. Okay, so integrate it here and rerun your so you will get this temporary directory from here. Now we will get temporary path. So how you will get that? Your temporary directory like this, and here we will go temp directory dot path, and you will store it as new home dot png. Here you will got your temporary path. After getting the temporary part, we will load asset and write it to the temporary directory. So first of all, we will convert it this data into byte data. So for converting byte data, we use our root bundle. It is in our services package dot load, and here we will pass our path. So we will pass our assets path. Here we will convert it our, what is it, we have imported all the, okay, we have imported this. Is make sure that this package is not import. Dart.io is enough for that, so remove that. So you will convert your byte data. After that, store it in the list of int which is also of bytes. So byte data dot buffer dot as int 8 list. So as uint 8 list is type of int, so we will convert it into this type. After that we will store this data into file. So we get from the temporary path, and when we get into file, then we will write byte data into our file. So we will write as bytes here. This is how we load the image from the assets, convert to the white, and load it into the file. After that we again add this file as a attachment here. Like we have our temporary path. Now we have data in our file. We will convert it into iOS readable form. So we will call Darwin notification attach. Here we will call attachment and Darwin notification attachment, and we will pass here our where our data is stored. Now this attachment will pass here in that parameter here. Now we will run it again. Now we will produce. Here you can see our attachment is loaded on the notification part. Now if you want to hide silent the sound of notification, then you can false this property, like present sound false. Here it is. Now when you will rerun it, it will not generate any sound like this. Now this time I have generated the notification but the sound is not playing. This is how you can load your notification on the iOS part and show the note. So now we have present sound false. We will enable it like true, and we will notice here this is our sound current of our notification. Now we want to change the sound of this notification. So how you can achieve that? For achieving modification of sound of our notification, then you have to be download some kind of sound file, whether it is mp3, web, or any kind of format which is supported by the audio. You can download that file and open your project in Xcode. Open command, open iOS runner.xcode project. Type this command and open your project in the Xcode. Your project will open like this, and now you will click here and add file to runner. I've already downloaded some file, so this is file my sound bev, and add it to your directory runner. Now this file is added into the iOS project. Now close this. After that you will come here and notice my sound.web file is added. Now you will attach here parameter sound and call this file my sound.bev. And remember, whenever you change your sound file, if you want to working it, keep present sound, because it is obviously, if you want to listen the sound of notification, then you have to present sound true, then this sound file will work here. Now we will run from the starting. Now you will notice this is our change. This sound is changed from the previous. This is how you can modify your sound of notification. In the coming parts we will show further customization for the Android part and iOS part in the notification. So keep watching this tutorial and subscribe my channel, and if you got knowledge from this video, like and share with your friends, and practice with this video and wait for my next. Thank you.